hope you're having a great weekend. I just wanted to share some thoughts with you based on my experience going through a few past recessions in my entrepreneurial journey. 92, 91, 92, 2001, 2008, 2009, and now, we're about to and are starting to already face this recession. And so I wanted to share with you some experiences that I've had and would love to hear your feedback as well. But first things first, you're going to want to dig in on your expenses. But it's really important to note it's not a knee-jerk reaction. What you need to be able to do is do it the right way, be smart about it, and be forward thinking. And so the number one recommendation that I have for all of you based on my past experience is to get your employees, your partners involved in this process. You are not the only person with great ideas. You're not the only person who sees opportunities for either new revenue or for reduced expenses. And by getting them involved, you actually have an opportunity to retain more of them, increase loyalty, increase opportunities to collaborate together, and actually get through it in a more holistic and in a healthier way. The second thing that you really want to do is you want to look at doing a reboot. Don't think about making modifications to your plan. Start from scratch. So what you want to do is consider a reboot where you're saying, hey, I'm going to reboot my go-to-market plan, my business plan. I'm going to reboot my expense plan. I'm also going to reboot my revenue plan. So what we need to do is think about this as the new normal. And so the new normal encompasses a change in buying behaviors, a change in potential partners, a change in go-to-market, a change in channels. We're all working online right now, and that's the easy example. And so instead of trying to just tailor our go-to-market or our strategy in little ways, what we need to do is really need to embrace this thing as a reboot. And so it's a real opportunity for us to start from the beginning and say, who is our customer? Has that changed? Has their buying behavior changed? Have the channels changed? Do the price points need to change? And this is obviously where having a team to kind of wrap around you and kind of brainstorm through all of this and investigate is critical. But it is important to note that based on my experience, it also identifies new opportunities that we would never have thought of as well. So it's not just about reducing costs, but it's also about opportunities to increase revenue and open new markets where things are either recession-proof in specific sectors or specific geographies, or even counter-cyclical. And so there's, I think, tremendous opportunity there. And so my recommendation to you is to go through this reboot plan. And then ideally you have a little bit of patience, tackle the expenses, all that you can do first. And then in this revised go-to-market plan, what you want to do is take 60 to 120 days to test some of these ideas out. So what we in the startup world call customer discovery. Test where the real pain points are, test where the opportunities are. And remember, it's going to take 60 days for this to settle down and kind of have the whole economy settle into a bit of a new normal, at least. And so what we want is like 60 to 120 days just to kind of assess where the real needs and opportunities are. And then we can step into the market meaningfully and really have an impact on those around us, and also have a great positive impact on our business to help us to survive and thrive. And so for me, the last comment and the last recommendation that I would make would be to ask early and ask often. So often in these moments, we kind of go into our cave and we think we have to solve the problem ourselves, and we think we are supposed to have all the answers. And the reality is that's just not true. It takes a village to raise a business, it takes a village to save a business, and it takes a village to grow a business. And so my encouragement to you is reach out to your staff, reach out to your partners and customers, reach out to people, peers and colleagues, mentors, advisors that are out there for you. And if any of you have been watching LinkedIn and Facebook at all in the last week, you can see that those offers are out there. Just make sure you take the time to structure your offers, give people a clear understanding as to what you're kind of experiencing and what you're thinking about and what kind of feedback you're asking for or help. And then the second thing that I would recommend is start to create an email list. Who can you update on either a weekly or a monthly basis to keep them posted so that when you do ask for help, they already have your context, they have the awareness of what's happening, and then they can actually lean in on it and really help. So those are my encouragements to you. I'd love to hear your comments and feedback down below, whether you've been through recessions before or if you have questions or concerns that you'd love to get help with. And I look forward to sharing this journey with you, because together we can actually get through this and we can come out the other side and show people a different way of doing business, a way that's collaborative, a way that is proactive, and a way that can create tremendous impact. So I look forward to sharing this journey.